Good morning. I don't want that off of there. Okay. Jeez. StreamYard today. Give me one more second. Gotta edit one thing. I guess I can't. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. It is December 1st. STTN was first today. Robin, good morning. Chief Ray Heller, good morning. Thank you guys for coming in for coffee this morning. It is 9:32. I am in Whitestown, Indiana. I finally got out of stinking Michigan. One thing after another happened to me since like the week of Thanksgiving. Now I got to go back on timeline. You know I'm terrible at this. So went in for let me zip through the update, okay? I've literally been home for 2 weeks, Michigan/home for 2 weeks. I went in for my A service. It was time. You know, I got to keep up that great warranty. Good morning, Don Shunger, Chasing Ghosts. Good morning. Why don't you have a wrench, Chasing Ghosts? Goodness gracious. Can I get, hold on. Let me get in here. Somehow I think I got in my studio. I can't get in to give you a wrench yet, Chasing Ghosts, but I'll make sure that you get one. Kumail, good morning. If nobody has checked out Kumail's icon, he is super modeling the heck out of Wheel Burner's gear, okay? And that's why I mentioned that he's the supermodel. No finer pose and display of Wheel Burner's merch has been made to this day. Let me say that. Kudos to you on that, Kumail. Okay, so I went home for the A service. Couple days on that. Then I had 2 bad tires. Had to run down to the tire shop. This was a week before Thanksgiving. Okay. Ran down to the tire shop, got 2 tires added. Left the tire shop. By this time it was Friday, last Friday. And I scooped up Kinley because I was going to take her on a little short run across Michigan and bring her back and, you know, let her have some fun trucking with me for a minute. And on the way from the now this is Friday, okay? On the way from the tire shop to the truck stop, apparently I ran over a giant bolt and it went right through my other tire. Couldn't go back to the tire shop because it was too late. I had to cancel my load I had scheduled for me and Kinley because I can't go with a flat tire. I had to wait, so I was stalled out till Monday. So Monday, I went back to the tire shop bright and early. They put another tire on for me. Is this, are you hearing the cha-ching, cha-ching? Okay. Tyke Trucking, good morning. Thank you for coming in. Tire number 3. Take the back roads. Don't go the same way because I don't want to run over another bolt going the same way I did. So I go back to the truck stop. Now, mind you, by this time, Kinley had gotten off the truck and all of our plans were screwed over. So now I'm delayed. Like at this point, I'm at like a week, almost a week. get to the trucks or get back to the truck stop, hook up my trailer. I take a short load. I get 130, 140 miles away. Okay. I picked up my load. I picked up my load successfully, took it to the destination successfully, spent the night at the receiver that day. So that would have been Tuesday, I think. Monday. Might have been Monday. Spent the night Monday at the Amish farm that I delivered to, which was the peat moss. Okay. I delivered a load of peat moss to the Amish farm out in the middle of nowhere's Michigan. I didn't even know we had Amish country like that out there. But anyways, I was there, spent a quiet night. Dee Dee got out, got messy in some horse poop, had to deal with that, had to wipe her down, all this other stuff. That was a fiasco. And then woke up the next morning, delivered the load. They unloaded me, and then I left. Oh, excuse me. I missed the most important part. When I woke up that morning, my engine light was on. So after they unloaded me, I had a couple of phone calls and whatnot. And the only option for me was to deadhead all the way back to the shop. Then my truck spent 2 days in the shop for them trying to diagnose what was going on because I was getting code saying that my engine was misfiring. Okay. 8 new drives. Yeah. Yeah. So luckily the rest of my tires are still in great shape. I got a little over 200,000 miles on them, but those, had to replace 3. So I've already put 2 new steers on this year. And so now I got 3 tires. So how many is left back there? 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5. There's 5 left. Anyways. So my engine light's on. They start going through my truck. My truck just started. They start going through my truck trying to figure out why my engine's misfiring. Okay, I have a brand new truck. And so as they get through they go through this entire protocol of process of elimination. Okay. And they mentioned that, my turbo's holding too much pressure and they got to figure out why. And, they're trying to determine whether it's going bad or not, or it is bad or whatever. Right. So now I'm thinking turbo, oh my God. They tell me, well, at least we're pretty sure your turbo's still under warranty. So it should be fine as far as that goes. But we got to, dial down what is the issue. So they do that. I chill at home. It's getting closer and closer to Thursday, which is Thanksgiving. And, I committed to being home for Thanksgiving with my family this year. And I'm just sweating. I'm like, man, by the time this gets done, it's going to be Wednesday. I can't even go run a load. I can't do nothing because I have to be home for Thanksgiving. So as you can hear, my money's just bleeding to death. I'm bleeding to death. Nothing I can do about it. So they get it done Wednesday afternoon. Turns out, happy ending, there was some software that they had to add to my motor. Okay. So the engineers at Cummins just went in there and went diddly-dee, 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 right? And apparently it's a known issue. It's not a recall thing. Forgive my camera. I'm using that Nexigo. It's going to do some weird things. So it's going to come in and out of focus periodically. The best I can do is StreamYard on the laptop, okay? Because my laptop camera really, really, really sucks, which is stupid. So I haven't solved my laptop camera solution. This is the best I got to give you today. So my idle was turned up to 800. Is it 800 RPMs? Now, if y'all remember, we did that way back when I first got the truck and I went to Florida in the brand new truck. My APU went out. It was extremely hot. I was running around there trying to figure out what was going on. Regardless, I didn't have air, and I had to run the truck for 3 days solid to survive. Okay. When I did that, it was causing my DPF system to derate my truck because the soot level was building up, I guess. And so I was going to the dealership down there in Florida to try to get that figured out. And once I drove like 65 miles an hour on the highway, the truck stopped giving me all the lights and flickers and whatever. So apparently I burned it out or whatever, the carbon that had built up. The Loves that I went to there suggested that I turn the idle up from 6 to 8 to avoid the buildup until I could get my air conditioner, or, you know, because my air conditioner wasn't working. I hope the noise, I'm sorry, not the noise. I hope the sound quality is good with my voice today. I'm using my Rode microphones successfully, and I have the furry thing on here. So somebody let me know how it sounds. So anywho, we never turned the idle back down. So it was at 800 RPMs. So due to the recommendations of Cummins and so forth, they turned down the idle back to 6, which is what I got the truck. It was at 6,000 RPMs. I hope I'm saying that. 680. It's at 6. I say 8 and I say 6. So they turn it back down to 6. Is it thousands? Somebody tell me, you guys. Come on. Snorler, help me out. So they turned it back down to its original state. So my truck, my Cummins X15 motor is turned back down to the original state RPMs. And they added a code into my truck / computer. And we're good. Okay. So here I go again, trying to find a load on a Friday. It gets better, you guys. It gets better. On Friday, I get a load. Hang with me here. Okay. I get a load going back over to Grand Rapids. So I deadhead over there this time for this load on a Friday. Thursday. I think it was Thursday. No, because Thursday was Thanksgiving. It was Friday. So I go over there and I'm going to pick up a nice $1,000 load just shooting down to Ohio. I was so happy. I was so excited because, you know, I could use a little money right now at this point. So I go over there. I get ready to back in the dock. I open up my trailer and the whole floor is full of mud. A layer of mud. Okay. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to get back there and scrub it up and sweep it out and we'll be good. No worries. Well, due to my trailer sitting at the shop for them days, waiting, some condensation had occurred in the trailer. The condensation had dripped onto the floor, onto the muddy floor, and then froze and then proceeded to build up as it dripped. So I not only have a muddy floor, but I have an icy with ice globs of ice, like stalagmites or whatever they're called, right? On my trailer floor. And it turned 29 degrees over there on the west side of Michigan. So everything's frozen solid. So I'm back there not only trying to sweep out the layer of mud that has dried on my trailer floor, but I have ice globules that have grown on the floor. So I'm back there trying to smash them, scrape. I can't scrape. Everything's too hard. So I swept it out as best as I possibly could get it, thinking that's all right. It's as good as I can get it. Let's see if they're going to be picky. Well, sure enough, they rejected my trailer. So I deadheaded all the way over there and just to have my trailer rejected. Okay, Henry Duncan, good morning. So then Chasing Go says we always idled up for AC anyways with the new trucks. It just a bump up. The idle when you park, it does help. Yes. So that was the precedence behind us doing that in the first place. Okay. So they reject my trailer. So that beautiful load I could have got out on a Friday afternoon, which was already an anomaly to even get a load on a Friday afternoon so late. I lose it. Once they reject your trailer, they're like, you have to go get a washout and then come back in 48 hours. That's what he told me. And he goes, but somebody's probably already going to pick up the load by then anyways. So, he's basically telling me you're screwed. There's nothing I could do to that trailer and come back and get that load. Once they rejected it, it's rejected for at least 48 hours. Okay, so I lost there. So I realized, okay, well, my only option is to go fix this trailer floor. I gotta do something else to work on. So there's a Lowe's 6 miles away. I'm going to the Lowe's. As I get to the Lowe's to go in to get some supplies to try to help out my situation, because my whole day's gone now. My whole day's gone. So all I have to do is work on this trailer because I can't have this happen again. So I go into Lowe's. As I'm in there, a snowstorm starts coming like crazy to Muskegon. I was in Muskegon. Shout out to the Muskegon Lowe's folks, by the way. Super fun shopping trip. Anyways, winter weather advisory, all of that. Even on my way to the Lowe's, I noticed the roads were getting a little weird. Wasn't feeling real confident about when I was driving over there, but it was 6 miles. I made it safely. They had a big area to park in the back. I go inside. I get a blower, because those of you that are equipped with blowers know that sometimes you need them. And one of my biggest problems with that situation was that I couldn't get the finer particles out of the trailer with the broom. So I kept sweeping, and the more I kept sweeping, and the more it was just like I couldn't get it all. So I got me a little blower. I got me a little Craftsman blower. So now I'm equipped with a blower to get out stuff like that. It's not the strongest, but it helps, especially for the fine dust. I do actually haul quite a bit of things like, flour and of that sort, and fertilizers and things like that, things that make a mess of my trailer. So I really, it was on my list anyways. So I went into Lowe's and I got that. And then I got some de-icer. Okay, this is the stuff I got. I got a couple of cans of the stuff. See it? So it's good to have on the truck anyways. I got me a couple of cans. So I take this back there because a washout is not an option. Okay, mind you, I just said the temperature drops to 29 degrees. A washout's not an option. I need a washout. I don't have the time. I've already been stuck for almost 2 weeks. I can't do this. I'm trying not to freak out. So my MacGyver idea was to get this. I go back there. I spray this stuff on all of the little stalagmites or stalactites, whatever they're called. And I kept an air hose, ran it through the vent. That's a great idea, Chasey Goes. Thank you. It all goes into the air, just not while the sniffer is hooked up. Strangely, the truck won't pass emissions while regenning. And how are the filters cleaned? We burn them. It's like we're cheating on emissions on the grand scale truck. Yeah, I know. It's silly. So I spray this on my little ice monsters in the back that are so stuck to the floor and so hard, so frozen. I wait a few minutes, and then I use this little scraper, and I get back there and I scrape until it's flat off, till it's off. So now I got more mud balls and all this other stuff, but still the improvement. Okay, I got the bumps off my floor because they were ridiculous. So I solved that part of it. Then I used my blower again. It wasn't strong enough to, like, power blow that stuff because now it's muddy, like it's wet stuff. Wasn't strong enough to do that. So then I get my broom, I go back there, I sweep it out again, catch a couple of ice little spots that I missed, do this again, and that's how I got the tray clean. Now we are to Saturday. Okay. Can you hear how broke I'm going through this story? Because, the bills keep coming out. So Saturday, I find a short load. It was a recovery, so I got a good rate on it. From Michigan up there in Grand Rapids. So I drive from Muskegon over to Grand Rapids and then down. Now, mind you, I could not go anywhere that night at Lowe's because the snow and the weather was too bad. The next morning, everything kind of chilled out, and I had time to go get my load, and then the next snowstorm was coming in. Now, this is all the stuff coming off of the west side of the state of Michigan because of the lake effect, okay? If you looked at it on the radar, it was like, boom. It covered the whole west side of the state. Horrible. But I had a window of time, and I was like, all right, I'm going to go get that load. I'm going to get started. I'm going to go this way. I'm not going over on the coast. I'm staying away from that coast because it was bad over there. So I went down 31 and just went straight down on my way to Plainfield, Indiana. And I was able to make it. I had to drive a little careful just coming out of Grand Rapids, but they did load me. So I was really happy. Now this is a couple drops in the bucket compared to how much money that I've missed out on and how much it cost me to go home and get all of that done. So it was painful, extremely painful. So I'm ending that week with this one little tiny load. I got it here in one day because it was not a long run. And then I still had I'm at least getting another 34 hours in because I have to wait to deliver it till Monday. But it was my best option. And so here I am with you now. Shannon says lower. Robin says it's 32 degrees. Oh, well, at least it's 32. It's like 26 degrees where I'm at right now. It's chilly. Yeah, washout below freezing sounds fun as long as you got some ice. Right. And not to mention it's going to damage my beautiful wood floor and my beautiful Vanguard trailer. Okay, not happening. So I had to improvise. Tolga's in the house. Good morning, you legends. Chasing Ghost says, I had 19 cents in my account all week. Took home leftover turkey from family. Made a big pot of turkey and venison gumbo. Man, that sounds delish. Channel sponsor is in the house and value channel member Truckers Education Network. The best channel to learn the trucking business. He says, you have no worries. You have a great business partner. We can make anything work. I know, partner. Thank you. But that's not the point. I'm grateful. One of the most grateful things I'm grateful for is like trucking, no doubt. And I know I have a support system. But there's that, and then there's my business. And then I have bills that come in the first of the month. This is really bad timing for me to be home for that long with expenses that happen while I'm there on the truck. Luckily, I had the money to cover I always have the money to cover my maintenance, okay? Always. But what's coming out of the bank account in the next week or less? Yeah, 4 days. That's where I'm hit. And that is that's my business, my revenue that's supposed to be coming in. That's where that hits. Like, I have everything planned where it works like a symphony, and I've got a major hiccup. So I'm hurt. But I'm also trying to take care of my partnership expenses for my truck, my fuel, which I had to get fuel. And sitting here, and of course, in Whitestown, Indiana, you have to pay for parking because it's the weekend and everybody's parked up. So I got $40 there. And if I want to take a shower, I have a free shower at least. But I did have to pay for 2 nights of parking because I'm going to be here for 2 nights. And this is the closest place to park safely to Plainfield, Indiana, because Plainfield, Indiana, there's nothing. So those are my woes, but praise the Lord, we made it out here. I have a load on my back, and I'm going to begin to fill the hole. Now, there's another hiccup coming. The baby's birthday is December 7th, okay? I have to get home by the 7th for that birthday party. So I can't run out too far. I can't do a bunch of crazy OTR stuff right now. I have to make the best what I can in my region. That's a challenge. For those of you that are not truckers, you may not understand that. Those of you that are truckers, you understand that. That's a toughie. So it's going to be probably another low revenue week. So I am freaking out. It's not that I'm going to die. It's not that I'm going to go out of business. It's the fact that it just hurts, right? Because I'm off my revenue trend. I went, like, if you've seen it on a bar graph, it was like this, and now it just went like this. Robin says 24% increase over 4 years. Screw them. What are you talking about, Robin? Jeff says everything flows through the Lord. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I'm going to say praise the Lord. I don't want anybody to get down by this story because we're going to see what God's going to do. But I'm going to tell you, I'm not spending an extra dollar. I had to pay for parking. I was trying to fight it so bad. I was trying to look to see if there was a make me a spot type thing. Any other solution. This is what happened. So I'm like, all right. This is what it is. These are the pains that can happen when your truck is down longer than you expected. And then you have the stinking holidays. But I'll tell you what, I told Snorlord this, and I probably told Jeff this, or that he probably told me this. I work with such a great team at Like Trucking that family's important here. Matter of fact, it's paramount here. And I'm the one arguing with them all the time, like, I don't need to go home yet. And they're like, you need to go. Don't let them grandbabies be missing you on the holidays, right? All of that. So I appreciate my partners looking out for me. So I have committed this year because all of these years, these little 4 or 5 years that I've been out here busting my tail to get to the point where I can make those decisions and to the place, which is Like Trucking, where I can make those decisions and not completely go out of business. I'm at that point. And I promised my kids that as soon as I got to a point where I could do that, then I was going to be home on the holidays, on the birthdays. Not every birthday, because, we have so many that it gets ridiculous. But the baby's first birthdays, which this better be the last litter of kids, I'm telling you guys right now. So there'll be that Winnie, the little girl that we had. This is going to be her first birthday. And then there's one more, Royal. He's the one that lives at the house. 2 more first birthdays and Christmas. That's all they get. Then I'm out. I've committed to that. And I promised them these years, like, it's going to be better. I just got to do this. I just got to do this first. I just got to get to this point. I just got to work it to get to that point. And so now that's that time. And I happen to have 7 grandchildren. So in my personal life, that's the point I'm at. And I have to commit to it. I trust God that somehow, financially, we're going to make it through these little times because I'm spending quality time with my family that they need. And they've been patient to wait. My kids have been patient and they've forgiven me and they have been understanding with my, ebbs and flows and, I can't stay this long. I got to go this. My kids have been absolutely patient in waiting. And now time is up. So I got to step up to the plate on that, no matter what it costs me. And that's my commitment. Chief Freyhaller says, I done a 34th of Loves in Holland a couple years ago. Man, the lake effect snow was crazy that weekend. Yeah, it is officially winter on the west side of Michigan. Let me tell you, and even north of there, if you're looking for loads, you better be ready because that stuff happens when it wants to. Snorlord says it's in the 20s here. Yeah, I'm even in Indiana. I think it's like 26. We already went out and took our morning walk. Very frigid, which I highly recommend. You might not want to get up right out of bed and jump out there, but I'm telling you, it's a wake up. So the sun is shining. It's extremely frigid. Me and Dee Dee are warm in the truck. I got some hot coffee. I hope you do too. We did our thing this morning. Got the wake up going on. I'm still in my jammies, my Michigan pajama pants, and we got that out of the way. Got about 1,000 steps in or so with her. Let her run. She got to go poo poo and potty and all of that. So that's the morning ritual. And so that's done. And then I wanted to come in here and of course I went through about a half hour of technical difficulties trying to set up for this live stream because that's how it goes with me. And finally we get to sit here and have coffee. Chase and Go says trucks are a ball of money. It never stops rolling. It either rolls forwards or backwards. It never stops either making or losing money. No in between. Yeah. And this is where it is extremely important that you get to be a financial wizard with your business. You can complain about trucking all day long, but if you've made this decision that this is your business, you owe it to yourself and your business to educate yourself on finance, everything finance, and work on your credit 100%. Like, you need to make that, in my opinion, to be successful, you need to spend the time working on monitoring your credit every single day, making sure that all your payments are on time, making sure that you're paying stuff down like you need to. Like that should be your coffee, and then that's your first thing on your agenda, and then you pre-trip and then you get going. If I can't do that, if I can't check my finances every single day, I make sure to do it when I get to the shipper and I have a moment. I'm getting on my phone. I'm making sure everything's good. I do this every day. I don't care if I just looked at it yesterday and I know a bill's not due for 2 weeks. I check my stuff every single day. It's a habit, and I'm going to keep it that way. That is a successful habit for myself, where I make sure I'm prepared. I know what I got to make. I know when it's got to be made. I know what I'm putting away. I know how much I have put away. Like, it's constantly in my brain. You have to be on your numbers. And that's like a business thing. It's not just a trucking thing, but I think if you're going to be successful at the business, your money better be your first agenda of the day. Chasing Ghost says, my cat is looking at my bowl of cereal like, that's a bowl of milk you need to share. I bet. Snorler says, I tell Shannon she's on her own all the time to keep her from getting complacent. Truckers Education Network says, check Cash App. What did you get, Jeff? I hope you're feeling better today. Hang on, let me check it in a second. I can't get too behind. Buck Brown, good morning. Robin says, thanks again, Shannon, for the good words. Love you. Robin, I'm assuming you are talking, because I've heard you say that, but I saw you put that in my comments. I'm assuming you're talking about the situation when I was sticking up for you in that one chat. Is that what you're talking about? Donald Peck is in the house. Good morning, Donald. He says, litter of kids. You ain't lying, man. I thought I had a litter when I had 3. Now I got those three daughters, and they have 7 kids. Like, now it's for real. Truckers Education Network says, Cash App for Shannon, support Miss Loudpack. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate anybody who sends a Cash App and not a super chat, because, you know, the tubes takes like 30% of that. So if you do ever want to donate to this channel, I love you for that. Thank you. And please do it through Cash App. Buck Brown says, very relatable journey is same game, just different teams. I got $1 raise every month for the last 3 months. Ooh, yeah. Awesome, Robin. Things are looking up for you guys. I promise I'm going to zip through the comments. You guys, I'm going to catch up in just a minute. 2-4 is in the house. I want to say good morning to 2-4. Chief Ray Holler says cash on hand is better than credit. And I honestly, you guys, and I hate this about myself, I have not, other than my laundry money, I have not had cash in my hand for the longest. Like, I know it's been over a year since I've even like probably held cash, which isn't conducive to my beliefs and whatnot, but that's how it's been. Chasing Ghost says, 27 years running the frozen north all winter. I'm loving running over back boxes to the landfill in South Texas instead of chemicals in North Dakota or Michigan. I bet. Oh man, I bet that's a relief. Robin says, yes, Shannon, you're a gem, babe. Love you so much. I love you too, Robin. I was very uncomfortable that, number one, you weren't there to defend yourself. Number 2, somebody just had you pegged all wrong. Or number 3, some people judge people, right? And that was bothering me. Especially when they don't know you. I understood he was uncomfortable with some of your actions, okay? As some people do get sometimes, because you're buck wild. I tend to love you for all your beautiful colors. But I can't say that other people in the world are like that. They don't have that capability of love in their heart. So I had to defend you as best as I could, because you weren't there to defend yourself. And I had a feeling if you were, you probably would have went crazy and got angry. So I was trying to give some insight to somebody who didn't understand you or wasn't thinking with a patient and kind heart about you. It was more judgment. And I think Sterling handled it very well and defended you and brought it down. It brought it down to like, hey man, like you're judging Robin too harshly. Like like the dude would give you anything. So yeah, that was potentially dramatic. And so I was like, oh boy. A Wheelburner Express value channel member is in the house, who has the merch that the supermodel Kamal is so proudly showing off in his little avatar. I always keep an undisclosed of cash in my truck somewhere. Technology will fall one day. Oh, good morning, everybody. Snowler says cash is untraceable. That's why they want to get rid of it. And yes, I want to have it, but my cash is tied up. I mean, my money is tied up. I'm trying to invest. And that is a life of sacrifice. You know, if you are really trying to invest for your future, like, you have to take your income and invest and try to grow it. So you're trying to put your money to work as much as possible, and that's what I try to do. But it makes the budget tight, like for, you know, extra fluff and stuff. I don't have it so much because I'm trying to be very strategic with my money and what I'm doing to invest for a strong future. Chief Holler says, wasn't talking about the literal cash in hand, or referring to a big fat bank account, right? Yeah, and remember, guys, I got 2 trucks. So even though I have a strong partner driving the second truck, I still have to keep that in the back of my mind, right? So I have to keep a nice egg in my trucking account, just in case. Okay, so we're caught up. I'm gonna check my Cash App, as Mr. Like requested. You guys, Jeff is the best. I'm still checking it. He sent me a text. Check your Cash App. So I'm gonna do what I'm told. Thank you, Jeff. He sent me a sweet little tip for today. Thank you. I appreciate you. Chief Rayola says having cash changes the way you run your business. If I see a deal on a piece of equipment, I can say I'm going to buy that instead of going to the bank and asking permission to buy that. Yep. Yeah, right. And that's my thing. Like, I'm working. I don't know if you guys have done any research, but I am on the path to be my own bank. Okay. That is a long process when you are starting from the beginning and you've never had that mindset before. It's to strategically create generational wealth for my family. But you have to start somewhere, right? And I'm at the very beginnings of that. And it involves everything in my finances, how I play my cards, how I pay things, when I pay things, to work towards my advantage and putting my money to work at the same time so that I can get some things knocked out and then be able to focus on just like all my profit money goes into investing. But I also like to diversify, right? So there's a portion that goes just for this. There's a portion that goes just for that. So that's what I mean when I'm really upset and hit because my revenue took a different turn, that is unexpected. It means I can't put this money in that investment this week. I can't put this money in that, but like I normally do, like every week, everything goes in a certain spot. I'm very disciplined about that, right? I had to throw that game plan out the window because of the delay. But if you look at what happened, and I was telling Snorler this, like there's a point when the universe just doesn't want you to move because every obstacle I could hit was keeping me home for one more day, another 2 days. And I felt it in my gut. Here's the thing. I was feeling it in my spirit. Like, even though my urgency is like, okay, I need to go make some money. Like, I got to salvage whatever's left of this day. And then there's that little thing inside my stomach that's like, okay, but, and that's how I was feeling. And then, boom, an obstacle would happen. flat tire right between 10 miles between the trailer, the truck shop, the tire shop and the truck stop when I'm getting ready to go do a load. Anyways, it was one thing after another. And I believe things happen in the universe on purpose. So I want to say praise the Lord, and I'm thankful for whatever that was. God probably saved my life from some accident or whatever the reason is, or made it easier for me to make sure I got home on Thanksgiving. I don't know. I don't see the big picture like he does. So I'm just going to accept it. I'm going to be grateful for it. And we're going to battle through this financial part. And then I'll be rolling again. So it was just a punch in the stomach. It could have been worse. And it could have been worse. Thank God it wasn't. So I'm counting my blessings. I'm not just like, oh, bummer, blah, blah, blah. Chasing Go. See you later. Thanks for coming in. Bring me some gumbo. Wheelburner Express says, my truck to check an engine light on Friday on the way back from Winnipeg. It raided me in Wawa and shut me down in Sault Ste. Marie. Oh no. Freightliner will look at it. There's a Freightliner up there in Sault Ste. Marie. Okay. Well, Wheelburner's down. Prayers for his truck. Sorry, that should say the truck derated me. I hope it's nothing serious, Wheelburner. I really do. We also got 21 inches of snow from Friday night. 21 inches until this morning. It finally stopped and we were digging out at the truck stop. I had a time like that in Chicago one time. I was working at JB Hunt. I was in my bobtail. Man, were we all out there trying to dig out trucks from that parking lot. No snowplows were available. So a guy finally went and got like a Caterpillar type tractor with the shovel on the front. And he started doing what he could in the parking lot with that. It took me a little while to get out there, but I did. Man, I'll tell you what, when I drove for JB Hunt, I did crazy stuff. But I'll tell you what, my Freightliner never let me down, okay? My Freightliner never let me down, no matter how bad the weather was. I drove in some really bad conditions, and I won't do that anymore. I've learned my lesson. Bug Brown says, choices are the thoughts put into action. We just need to be prepared for the results. You can never be prepared. You can try to be prepared. And let me tell you, being a woman in a semi-truck, I have so much stuff in here. I'm prepared pretty much. I don't have everything I'd like to have, but I'm pretty darn prepared for stuff. This is why women carry purses, okay? Because women want to be secure. And carrying a purse is part of that security. I can't carry a purse. I don't want to carry a purse. I need my hands as much as possible. But a lot of women carry purses for security. They keep their stuff in there. You keep your extra lipstick in there, your little perfume so you smell good and all this other stuff. Because that makes her feel secure, that she's confident, that she smells good, she looks good, right? And so some women are very much, and men, I can't say it's just women. There's women and men that pack and hoard things. And it's usually you can link it psychologically to a feeling of insecurity somewhere. Just saying. Hope that's not you. If it is, I'm telling you the truth. You should probably check yourself a little bit. You want to have it. I had this issue. I do have this issue because there's certain things I hoard. Like I hoard quartz, electric quartz. I don't want to throw, if I know a cord is good, gosh dang it, I do not want to let it go. You might need it one day, right? That comes from me being a single mom and being broke as hell. because cords cost $50. There's no way if I needed a cord that bad and I'd have to go get another one from the Radio Shack for $50 or $20 or whatever. I just didn't have that kind of money. So I would save all the cords. And then it just, like, my kids have given me crap about it for years. And so finally, when Faith was making me clean out my room, she made me let it go. Because at this point, a lot of the cords are just obsolete. Like, just that equipment, those types of adapters don't even exist anymore. So that's how she talked me into it. I'm sure we all have something that we'd like to hoard, you know, but that it links to some kind of insecurity. So this girl has a lot of stuff in her truck. Like, Dee Dee's prepared, I'm prepared. You know, if we lose heat, if I lose the air conditioning, you know, that was a disaster. I do need one more thing, and that is the air compressor hose that can air up my tires. Because I found myself in that situation when I ran over that bolt and I pulled up to the fuel island to put some air in my tires to try to put some Fix-A-Flat in it. Somebody, because it's in Flint, my town, someone had stolen all the air nozzles from the 4 air hoses that are mounted at the fuel islands for our convenience. Can't use them. So what did that teach me? I need to get one of them hoses. It hooks to my trailer airline, and I will have an air compressor. But I did find a little thing. It's in my, anyways, I have one of those handheld air compressors too. Not sure if it'll do a truck tire, but it does say that it's 150 PSI capacity. So it might help in a jam. So I have that on board, just in case. Okay, even if I can get 20 pounds of air pressure, I don't know. I have it, but it's a multi-use thing. I'm pretty prepared for stuff. Who's in here? No matter, Britt. Shannon, Dee Dee, and Chet, stand down. The third invasion is here. GBUSCA. Let's see, what does that mean? Great Britain, US, Canada, CA. Well, thank you for coming in for coffee this morning, Nomadic Brit. Appreciate you. Like say. It's like Truckin says, Brit, GB. Snowler says interstate between Cleveland to Buffalo is jacked up due to lake effect. Glad I didn't go that way. Yeah, that's the other area over there by that lake. I swear, the weather's always, you can never tell what's going on up there. I do not like to go there. This is the season where I'm no longer going to the east. I'm no longer going into the mountains. I am like, my line is drawn. If I go way south where it's warm, that's different, but I have to be able to go this way. This way. I'm not going through New York, Pennsylvania, all the little states up there, DC, none of it. It's out. Going west is out. I will operate my business in my region and south of my region and across the bottom of the country until spring. I told my broker that. I said, don't you say the word Pennsylvania or Maryland to me. I don't care. Robin says, Brian and Dar, thank you with all the top of my heart. Tolga is apologizing for the lack of conversation by me. I'm still eating like I never saw any food before. Hey, that's great. I hope you're having some steak. And that's all right today, Tolga, because I literally had all that big, long story to tell you guys. No matter, Britt says, Tolga, don't speak with your mouth full. Did your mom not teach you any manners? Snorler says, I hoard guitar picks. I used to too. When I played guitar, like I used to, like when I smoked, I hoarded lighters. When I played guitar, I hoarded guitar picks. What do I hoard now? What do we hoard in the truck? Let's see. That I don't really probably shouldn't need. Bowls. See my bowls? I figured out I only need 3. I've probably got 9, 10 bowls up there to eat out of, and I don't even touch them. Like that's my next area of we're gonna straighten that out. I'm gonna say that this is a celebration comment of Robin. He's not broke anymore. They're eating well over there. Hopefully Sandra doesn't have to make 8 million pierogies all the time. If I ever get up to see you, Robin, I hope I get some of them pierogies. Dee Dee is over there sleeping. She's been happy as all get out. I bought a toy. You guys want to see this? This is part of my shopping trip at Lowe's. I can't leave. When I actually get out and get into a store, which is rare, I always try to come back with, a treat for Dee Dee. So check this out. Check this out. Nerf Dog Compact Blaster. Okay. This thing right here is so much fun. We played with it yesterday, so we played outside yesterday. I take time to play with Dee Dee outside. You push this button and it goes in, right? And then it comes with 2 balls like this. And then you draw it back like one of those super soakers. You draw it back like this. Boom! It shoots the ball super far, farther than I can throw the ball. I'm a terrible throw. The older I've gotten, I've completely lost my pitching arm. So, and it's probably because of trucking and maybe lack of lifting weights or something. Anyways, this was $14. I couldn't resist it. And it's been an issue that I go out there, she gets all excited, and I'm supposed to whip this ball like super far, and then it goes like 10 feet. Problem solved. This is super fun. So it comes with 2 balls. You can load them both in there. It'll catapult both of them out of there. So we had a good time with this yesterday. Not something that another item I need in the truck, but it sort of is. You know what I mean? Dee Dee's already got like a whole box full of toys. Like she's got her own toy box, which is ridiculous. And she's got about 7 bones, which is another thing. I'm like, okay, this is getting nuts. I'm going to have to throw some of these away because she just won't chew them anymore. Cheap Freight Hauler says, Shannon, go to the truck stop and get an air hose like right now today. I'm at the TA, so I'm going to go look for one in there. I promise, today. Tony's in the house, the Tourette's Trucker channel. Good morning, all. Popping in while getting dressed to head back out. I could use a cup of that coffee. Well, grab some, Tony. Settle in. Settle in. Snorlord has posted the link. I don't know why it's, I'm probably on StreamYard. So that link is to, I'm assuming today's service or his testimony that he did. If you guys haven't seen this, Snorlord had the beautiful opportunity to get up in front of everyone in the congregation and give his testimony. And let me tell you, it's fascinating. And he did a most excellent job, like he's been doing it his whole life. Check it out. Excuse me. Check it out. That's his preaching debut. And he did a good job. You got to go see it. And you got to hear the message right there. So click on it and either watch it now. It's okay to leave and watch that because it's very important. Or you can check it out later. Buck Brown Horse phone numbers. Oh, that's good because they don't take up space. I mean, they take up digital space. Tony says, well, dang, Weiss said, get in and spend the last few minutes with her before I go. Y'all be safe out there today. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate it. Go Truck Yourself is in the house with a $40 super chat. Merry Christmas. Go buy a Glad Hand air hose. Thank you. Go Truck Yourself. I promise. I'm hoping to find it in the TA. If not, I got to see if there's anything else around me. If not, I can order off Amazon and pay for it with that money. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you, Jeff, for the Cash App today, too. Jeff gave me a little Cash App. Chief Ray Holler says, your broker is going to call with a $6 mile going to Maine, and Shannon is going to say, send it to me. You know me too well. He laughs at me because I tell him, I said, what? Yeah, right? And he just laughs. And then I say, don't even say the word Pennsylvania to me. And he'll be like, the next time I call him, he's like, we got this load going to Pennsylvania, blah, 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 blah. And he throws out this big number. And he does that to me on purpose. Because he knows. He's like, you're some candy little girl, right? I have such a great relationship with my brokers. I love them. They know what I'm capable of. And they know that every time I say I'm not going to do nothing, that doesn't necessarily mean it's 100% gospel if they throw the money at me. Listen, you guys, I'm always a big proponent of making those relationships good with people that you work with, right? Your team. Your brokers are your sales team. Like if you start to change your mindset and see your brokers as your sales team, like they are helping you make money in your business. Treat them respectfully as their business partners because they really are. Now, this brings something else to mind. But anyways, that is your sales team. If you run spot market, that's who they are. Make that tight relationship with them. You take care of them. They know your quality work. They got no problems doing, bending over backwards when they can for you. At least that's my experience with my brokers. Like I've done some dirty jobs for them. And I've been working with them since I got on the spot market back with Dart with my lease purchase truck at Dart. And because we built such a strong relationship there, when I moved over to light trucking and I told them, hey, I made this change, I'm under this different account number now, blah, 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 blah. And we just kept rolling, man. I didn't skip a beat. I just changed, got a new truck and changed my work situation, and they were able to completely just keep on rolling with me. I still got to talk to the same people. It's been absolutely wonderful. I'm hating this camera. Buck says a week ago, I loaded in a blizzard in Pennsylvania. No fun when it's an end up trailer. It's no fun in any trailer, bro. Robin says Shannon has balls. Not true. I got guts. And I have stamina. And I am extremely tenacious and adventurous. And, it's hard to take no for an answer. I will say that. But balls, I'll leave that to you guys. Wheelburner says, Buck, I just brought an empty triaxle step deck from Winnipeg through some of the sketchiest weather I've seen this year. I'm almost glad I'm parked. Ooh. But we're going to get some good footage on that one. Wink, wink. Buck Brown says, Bri, that's why everything happens for a reason. Robin says, I'll make sure you get the whole Ukrainian dinner, Shannon. Okay, deal. Truckers Education Network with the financial comment of the day. SHIB is moving, cha-ching. I need 500 million more SHIB. Let's get to 1 billion SHIB. Yeah, I've been watching SHIB. I've been watching my little SHIB egg. It's what, like if it were a little bird in an egg, like it's starting to move a little bit. I'm getting excited, but I'm not touching it. The day when Jeff calls me and says, Shannon, cash in your SHIB now. Like, that's the day I'm going to do it. But I'm sitting back on it because I got burned with the Bitcoin. I thought Bitcoin was like, whatever, it's not tangible. I didn't believe in it, whatever. Boy, am I stupid for that. So I got my little SHIB stocked up, and I'm just going to let that incubate as long as it has to. I don't care if it takes 20 years. It's going to sit there for 20 years. But she's wiggling. I'm interested. Like, I get my little alerts every time it goes up 8%, down 5%, up 10%, down 5%, 8%, whatever. It goes up and down. But for the longest time, you guys, it hasn't even been moving. SHIB is moving. Something's going on. Okay. Now, if you understand stocks at all, if that goes up to, if it even goes up to like 5 cents, if it goes up to 1 cent, at the rate you can buy into SHIB right now, even when it hits a penny, you're going to be very wealthy. Okay. I want to see it hit $1. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but you can buy it the cheapest right now. You cannot be a believer. It's fine. Do what you want. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm telling you, like, I got so much SHIB. If that baby ever hits $1, me, my family, and my grandchildren's will never have to work again. Okay. So who knows? It's a toss-up. But I'm excited just watching it wiggle like it's a little bird inside of the egg. You know, it's starting to move around. Night Ranger is in the house with all those extension cords. You should have started the Shannon Thomas Extension Cord Museum. I could have. I would have paid $1.98 to come see it. I could have, honestly. Motorbot Virginia is in the house saying hi, Buck. Cassius King is in the house. Salute Cassius King. Check out his channel. We got a lot of good channels in here. Good morning, Cash. I hope you're having a nice cup of Joe. I got some bulletproof coffee going on. I appreciate you coming in and saying hello, of course, always. Jerome Jones, valued channel member and the international man of mystery, is saying good morning, everybody. Nita's cooking shows in the house. Check out her channel. She's still cooking over there. She's doing great things all the time. Nita's always up to something. You just never know what. Okay. So you can check out her channel, pop in on her from time to time, say hi, see what she's got up for the day. Jerome Jones says, well, after I fell off the wagon, I'm at 260 pounds. Is that still lower, or did you totally screw it up and go back up? Like, what does that mean to me, Jerome? Nita says, welcome back your channel. Everybody's saying hi. Robin says, damn, Jones, you could bench press me. Yeah, what? Break that down for me, Jerome. Thank you, Nita. Merry Christmas to you as well. Jerome says, I'm not that strong. Chief Ray Heller says, Shannon, on the air hose, I prefer orange over the red hose. I've had a red in the past and didn't work well. I haven't had the green one, so I can't say anything about that, other than it looks good. Okay. I'll keep that in mind too, caller. Thank you. Wheelburner says, okay, everybody, the shower bag is packed. So guess what time it is? It's time for Sunday morning. Take Shannon in the shower again. Hey, I'm a package deal, Wheelburner. If you take me, you take all these guys with you. We're coming together. It's a group thing. It's a Trucker Cafe shower time, folks, with Wheelburner. I could name that a show right there. Robin says, I had 2 Bitcoin at $200 and my buddy used it on Silk Road. Oh, brother. Truckers Education Network says, if it gets to 0.1, that's a penny, that's $10 million when I finish my billion shift. You got a billion. No, I know. I got a lot. Apparently Jeff has a whole lot. And that's real, folks. And if it even hits a penny, like I think right now it's at 0.00003. It hit 3 yesterday, which is up because it was at 2.225 something, right? But it went up to 3. I haven't seen it ever go up to 3 yet, and it did. It is 0.00003. I hope I got all the zeros in there. So what Jeff's talking about is if it hits a penny, boom, to the moon, baby. All of us. Like, you might actually see me and Jeff and Snorlord, if he still has his, I don't know. You might actually see us dancing the Irish jig that day together. You know, someplace tropical, maybe. I don't know. But, oh man, that would be great. Jerome Jones has been a valued channel member for 15 months. I'm down from 278 pounds to 260. Okay, so you're good. And you even had some cheat days. I will admit I cheated on Thanksgiving. Thank you, Nita. God bless you. The bonnet is so nice. This is my bling bling winter hat with the fuzzy ball. Okay, you got to get the fuzzy ball. Let me put it up here. This is the cuteness. Can you stand it? I found this in a truck stop. Look how blingy it is. This is so me, right? I was like, I gotta have it. This is my favorite part, of course. I mean, I like the bling, but how cute is this hat? Thank you, Nita. Wheelburner says, congratulations, Jerome, by the way. I'm holding it together. The most important thing to me right now is I feel good. My clothes are fitting way better. Like, I got my body back. I still want to drop a little bit more weight, but I feel so good. Like, I don't even care right now, but I'm still on it. So however many days I'm on. I did have a cheat, but it's okay. Let's see how many days I'm on, just for fun. How many days since July 3rd, 2024? 151 days, guys. That's like a half a year, almost. Wheelburner says, the shower at the Flying J isn't that big, but what the hell? I once got 17 people into a Volkswagen Beetle and no lube. Let's give this a try. We can do it. Robin says it needs to say Canada on the hat. Marty St. Amour is in the house. Does the treadmill keep track of how many miles? I think it does calories. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure. I know it does calories. I know it does time. I know it shows you the speed. I know it gives you a countdown. And the reason is this, Marty. I don't really pay attention to all that stuff on there because I'm all about my Samsung Health app and my Samsung Watch. This is how I track my distances, my energy expenditure, my steps. This is my favorite mode of doing that. So when I have the trucker challenges, by the way, we just finished one, and congratulations, Jersey Trucker. He kicked all of our butts again. This is what I do for myself. This is the easiest. This thing right here tracks my health, everything. Like so it's all right here. What I needed the treadmill for is to have the mechanism to do my steps and not get froze to death out there. And I'm so glad I got it when I did. It was perfect timing because look at how cold it is now, just like that. Toga says it should get 3,125% margin to hit $1 if we're talking about Shiba. Yes, we are. I mean, it can't be in soon, but maybe in far future. Who knows? Right. That's what we're praying for, Toga. I'm keeping my shit. Because if it ever, for whatever reason, it becomes the next, Bitcoin or chasing after Bitcoin, I'm in. I'm in at the right time. Toga says, in other words, hi, Kelly Patterson. Good morning. In other words, he says 31.25 times higher. Well, Toga, keep us posted on that. Do you have some? Just curious. 7C's Transport's back in the house saying, good morning. Hey, I'm late to the show. Oh, didn't you come in earlier? Anyway, I saw you last night on the live, 7C. Oh, we were in quite a hot live last night. I did post it to invite everybody on my channel, but it didn't last long. Dan Rumble's in the house drinking his coffee with us this morning. So let me tell you about that. So last night we got a little bit of a heated discussion started up on Driving with John channel. They do like a trucking podcast thing there. I was watching it last night and got a little bit involved in the conversation. Of course, it was like the broker transparency discussion, which I'm sure most of us are sick of talking about. But anyways, that's what the topic was. And I put in some very valid, intelligent comments. And there were 4 or 5 guys on the panel, and they were discussing their viewpoints of it. Some of them I thought were stupid. Fate Trucking came in with the boom like he does, and it was a very interesting little show. Toga says, no, but just calculated by a current price. I've donated all my digital assets in the earthquake time. Well, God bless you, Toga, sweetheart. God will bless you for that, no doubt. Kelly Patterson is in the house saying, good morning. I hope you're well, Kelly. I don't see you around here very much. I've got Stellar Lumens crypto. It's doubled in value since the election. Wow. I'm going to check that out, Kelly. It's probably too late to get that boom, but 24 says, I love your torque, Shannon. Torque, that's what it is. I have torques. I'll accept that. Thank you, 24. I appreciate you for that. There are certain ways to compliment ladies, and there's certain ways not to. You dig what I'm saying? I can understand and dig this one right here. I love that. Oh, thank God I'm not behind in the comments. Okay. So it's 10:50. What else is on fire on the news today? Let's see. I'll bring up another topic. Let's just see what is let's see what the hottest topic in news today. Let's just see what the Google says. The Mexican Senate, U.S. Thanksgiving online sales. This might be good news for us truckers. Luxury sales are flattening. Secret Service agent robbery. He was robbed at gunpoint during President Biden's fundraising visit to Los Angeles. Alabama A&M football player and Alabama A&M football player died a month after an in-game head injury. Oh, no. Hall of Fame Lou Carnacessa, who led St. John's for 24 seasons, has passed on at age 99. Okay. That's some of the hottest topics in the news today. So let's pick the U.S. Thanksgiving online sales. Here we go. This is from Reuters. These stupid ads. The U.S. Thanksgiving online sales are up about 4% so far this year, the data shows. Online sales in the U.S. were up about 4% of the first half of the Thanksgiving holiday. Why does this matter? Because we're truckers and this could affect freight, okay? Compared to 2% rise last year. Salesforce data showed on Thursday a fresh sign that shoppers are lapping up steep discounts from retailers. U.S. retailers have been rolling out bolder discounts early and bulking up their holiday deals to capture the attention of the more frugal shoppers this year. That's positive. Earlier this week, Best Buy CEO Corey Berry says the electronics retailer expected lower demand between sales events, but the impact was steeper than expected, echoing Target executives who reported a stronger than anticipated response to promotions this year. So that's Best Buy and Target who's saying that. Kohl's and Macy's are being cautious with their annual forecasts due to a slowdown in sales. Abercrombie & Fitch and Gap have raised their forecast because of strong demand for trendy apparel. Retail giants Walmart and Amazon are also expected to benefit from what could be a mixed holiday shopping season. I'm sure Amazon's going crazy. I know TikTok's going crazy. The peak Thanksgiving window for online shopping in the U.S. will be between 7 p.m. when 35% of the sales are expected to occur, which is already passed, by the way, date of this recording, December 1st. According to Salesforce, a cloud-based software company, that figure is based on traffic patterns of thousands of online retailers. This year's holiday shopping season, which runs from Thanksgiving to Christmas, is expected to grow at its slowest pace in 6 years. That matters to us, okay? According to reports from the National Retail Federation and Deloitte. Salesforce reported online sales of $7.5 billion on Thanksgiving Day in the U.S. in 2023, a rise of 1% from the previous year. On November 20th, the company projected that the Cyber Week, which runs from Tuesday before Thanksgiving to the Monday after the holiday, would generate $311 billion in global sales. Thanksgiving is expected to be the best day to shop for toys, appliances, furniture, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So hopefully we'll see more freight out of that news, that hot topic news right here on Shannon Thomas Trucking in the Trucker Cafe for you today. People are shopping anyways. Oh, I guess it's toque. Forgive my illiteracy. 24 loves my toque, which means the hat on my head. Seven Seas Transport says, I eventually turned it off last night. I can only take so much of the same old topic and ignorance. I love John and, of course, your opinions, though. Thank you, Seven Seas. I know. I figured people popped out. He ended up ending it pretty quick anyway, so it didn't even last long. Marty says, was your truck maintenance covered with warranty? Well, no, I did my A service, which is my maintenance. So that the regular wear and tear maintenance is what I pay for. But when they were searching for the problem while the engine light was on and everything, that was all covered. New word of the day, folks, here in the Trucker Cafe. A toque is the winter hat on your head. I never heard that word before, 2-4, so forgive my ignorance. Thank you for teaching me a new word. It's more fun to call it a toque, I think, right? I'm token. Toque. Toque. Toque? You guys are cracking up at me. You Yankees, right? Dan Rumble says, everyone's broke. Morons are shopping with credit. No mail in Canada. Screw Canada Post. Well, probably because of the weather, right? 2-4 says the Canada Post can just dissolve. Marty St. Amour says, where's your doggy? She's over here on my passenger seat. She's snoozing. There are 2 orange blurs running around my house. I loved that video, Snorler, that you did with the cats on your lap. The song behind it was super awesome. I was cracking up. Toque. Okay. I'm such an American girl. That's a toque. Okay. Hat. Winter hat equals toque. We have learned a new language. What language is that? Is that Canadian? Or French? Or what? What the heck is that, 2-4? It's a toque. I'm wearing a toque today. Do you like my toque? Got my toque. I can change it. It's super fun. Like that? I kind of like that one. It's a fun hat. Toque. I'm saying toque. That's what I'm reading. Touke. Marty, my dog is having a good old time. I don't know if you caught it or not, but I got this to play with her with. This is the Nerf Dog Compact Blaster. It blasts out the tennis ball like that. So yeah, I did get some footage. I'll be putting up some Dee Dee footage later for you guys. Now you got it. Okay, it's a toque. What language is that? Is that Canadian? Why don't Canadians just say hat? I mean, there's not really a Canadian language, is there? I could be so wrong, and I'm willing to admit it. Okay, settle down. Settle down. Settle down. It's okay if I don't know stuff. Don't be hating. Post is on strike, 24% over 4 years. Oh, that's silly. How can that happen? Aren't they paid by the government? I mean, in the US they are. And so forth. Toque. What the heck? What are the origins of that word, please? I have to know. Nita called it a bonnet. Okay. A bonnet is a woman's hat. But, a bonnet typically has strings that tie under here and such and so forth. This is an ultra cool truck stop hat that I can fashion. I was touching my thing. Okay. So that's it, guys. My coffee's gone. I'm hungry. I know you're probably hungry too. I hope you're all having a good day. For anybody who's out there driving right now, thank you for listening. Coming to the Trucker Cafe for the coffee chat today. If there's any TikTokers out there, I encourage you to check out Shannon Thomas Trucking on TikTok. I've got a showcase over there. I'm selling some freaking awesome Christmas gifts. and other things, other useful things that I use in the truck, things you can pick up for your wife's for a great gift. There's all kinds of stuff. If you were on TikTok, just saying. I will tell you this. This pertains to you truckers out there and anybody else who uses dude wipes. Okay. Are you listening? Are you listening? Listen to this about the dude wipes. In my TikTok shop, I have got the awesomest deals on dude wipes. There's 6-packs, there's 8-packs, there's cases, there's all this, right? If you guys buy your dude wipes, don't go any further. And I'm not trying to put this like salesy, but it sounds salesy. Listen, I know that because I buy them at the truck stops and they're like upwards of $7 in the truck stops. I've got 6-packs and 8-packs plus one for 21 bucks. I've got 6-packs for 15 bucks. Okay. And then you can buy it even more in bulk and in different scents if you want. So if you're interested in getting the deal that I got on the dude wipes, don't spend it out there no more. If you're interested in that, put dude wipes in the comments and I will get back with you and I will send you the link to the awesome deals in my showcase. Okay. Black market butt wipes, right? No, like they're the best. Dude wipes. If you don't know what dude wipes are, where's my dude wipes? These are dude wipes. Okay. You are not going to find this deal anywhere better than what I have in my showcase. So put dude wipes in the thing. If you were a buyer of these, and most of you truckers are or should be, okay. I got the steal, bro. I got the steal on these things. Just put comment dude wipes down there. I will get back with you and I'll send you the link to my showcase on TikTok. Okay. That's the deal. I had to tell you about that because I know that we all use them. And I know how much they get us for in here. Okay. If you're talking about, I know they're like $7.50. Okay. So if you, let's just say you got the 6-pack for 15 bucks. That's $2.50. The truck stop has them for $7.50. You can get a 6-pack for 15 bucks with me, with my spot. Okay. Go Truck Yourself says definitely a lot should be. Seven C says I use tag wipes from Dollar General and they're great for $1. Okay. No, that's good, 7 C's. Thanks for sharing that information because we are all on a budget. Marty says I could just left the tag on that puffball beanie. You could have been Mini Pearl with all them diamonds. I know, right? I love it. It's a fun hat. I felt like wearing it today. Thank you, Dan. Dan says toque is French. Thank you, Dan Rumble, for the knowledge. Fact checking. I appreciate that. Here's another fun fact. A hoodie in Saskatchewan is called a bunny hug. Cheap Rate Hauler says they don't speak Mexican in Mexico, so I'm going on a limb here. And say they don't spray Canadian in Canada. They don't speak Canadian in Canada. Truckwood T-Bone is in the house saying, good snowy morning. Yeah, in Michigan it is. It's freezing cold, sunny down here. I'm in Indiana. Keeping my head warm with this cutesy little toque. A good shower every other Saturday. No need for dude wipes. No. See, that's the misconception, Cheap Freight Hauler Value Channel member. You got to stay fresh in between. Okay? You might not think that, you might not think that you could smell anything on yourself, but stay fresh. Dude wipes are great for the daily. You have a hard day at work, can't shower at the end of the day, like, get fresh. You don't want bacteria building up in your private parts. You know what I'm saying? You definitely don't want to be smelly. Okay? And they're great for all kinds of stuff. You got to wash off your face. You got to wash your hands in the truck real quick. You should have some. Tyke Truckin' says they don't speak American in America either. Good point. Oh man. Good point, Tyke. Truckin' with T-Bone says been snowing since Wednesday night. Lake effect. No, I was just telling the story at the beginning of the live, T-Bone, that how I got stuck in that snowstorm. Yeah. And got delayed in my work. That was at the beginning of the live. I appreciate you coming in, even though it's late, but you missed the whole story. I was totally explaining all of it. There you go, guys. Confirmation of my story. There you go. T-Bone is over in that same area. Marty says, I feel like a members only video coming out how to use those dude wipes. The great thing is you can use them however you can imagine to use them. It's not the same for every person. That's the great thing about dude wipes. Robin saying hi to T-Bone. Anywho's, I had to tell you about that deal. I got the best deal. I got the best deal. Put it in the chat if you want the best deal. I'm talking about $250, not $750 anymore, you guys. You can save so much freaking money. Okay. Night Ranger says, do they have gal wipes? No, but the great thing is that you can use these for gals. They haven't decided to switch it all over. It's going to be the same product anyways, right? It's going to be the same. But I use these because you can see they're extra large wipes. They're great for girls, for guys. They're great for the truck. They're great to wipe off your dog. But they don't have DD wipes. But you can use them. So they're this big. Okay. That big. Sometimes I got to use them to, wipe off my little cooking station and all that other stuff. They work great for everything. Now, I'm going to tell you, since you got me talking about one more thing. The reason I use these and I like them is because, number one, they're flushable, and that's important to my environment. Okay. I'm big on trying to buy stuff that, is at least a little bit easier on the environment. My camera is going nuts. Okay. The other thing is, now you can get these with fragrance scents, so your junk smells fresh. But I get the fragrant free because I don't like, I don't know what's in the fragrances, so I don't want to put that on my skin. But the fragrance free is 99% water and plant-based ingredients. And they're flushable. Okay. Plant sourced fibers. I love these things. These are my go-tos out here on the road. So now I sound like a salesperson in a commercial, but I'm going to tell you, I got the best deals. You don't want to buy them in the truck stop. No more. No more, no more, no more. I'm talking about a 6-pack for $15.99. No, excuse me, $15. That's approximately $2.50 a pack. I think there's even free shipping right now, you guys. It's a steal. And there's bigger packs. The 8-pack is like at $21. And it comes with a sample of the fresh mint scent that they have now. It's a new flavor. On 8 packs, $21. What is that? That's $262.50. Still, I've seen one pack of dude wipes in the truck stop, anywhere from $7 to $9 a pack in the truck stops. I'm not buying them there no more. I can buy them from my shop. They're shipped to the house right now because they're having Black Friday, Cyber Monday stuff. You can go get them in there and have them shipped for free. Yes, you use them on your armpits, Robin. All your pits and cracks and your face and your hands and your feet. Come on, guys. Keep your feet clean at least. 7C says these Dollar General tag wipes are enriched with aloe vera, chamomile, and vitamin E. They're so bougie. And you get 18 of them for $1. Okay. Well, if you guys hit up the Dollar General, that's the deal. That's the deal. And it's got all the good little aloe vera and chamomile. Go Truck Yourself says, gotta stick them in the microwave for a few seconds before using on your biscuits. Yeah, I never thought about warming them up. Go Truck Yourself, high five on that. I never thought about warming these up. I just make it happen. But they're room temperature of my truck. My truck stays pretty warm. Yeah, Robin, if you oh, Robin, I'm not reading that part. Cheap Freight Hauler wants to know where you can get into a little snow. Really? You want to? You can go right up to Michigan on the west side and you'll drive right into it. I think they got 4 inches that night that I got stuck. I think. Anyways. That's the best value I got for you today. I'm so excited about this price because I've been paying so much for these. I'm so ticked off. I had to share this information with you. So my TikTok journey, I'm gonna let you know how that's going because that's been a crazy adventure. I started TikTok. I've never had TikTok before. I'm like, okay, I want to sell stuff on TikTok. I want to try to do this thing, right? So, when I'm sitting on a load, I can pop a video up there and sell something. Who knows? It could happen. It could jump off. Who knows? Worth a shot, right? I don't even know how TikTok works. It's been the devil in my life. I'm like, don't get on TikTok. It's brain damage. Okay. And all of that. So I decided, all right, well, I need an extra business opportunity, another stream of income. So I can definitely talk about products, right? So I'm like, this should be easy for me. Okay. So I get into the whole thing. I got a coach to show me how this stuff works because my kids know all about it, but they get frustrated with me. So I got all that. I got it going. I got a community started up. I think I just hit 2,000 followers over there. I've been working on it for like a month. I got invited to the TikTok shop affiliate thing, so I can do that. So that's how you get in to be able to sell stuff, be an affiliate and stuff like that. My camera, I'm gonna need to find me a new camera in my TikTok shop. That's what I need to do. I've been studying. I've been learning more about affiliate marketing. My goal with this is to be like, hey guys, I did this. And this is how I did it because I know all of us, if you can pull some of this stuff off and I can show you that it was this easy and I'm literally going to break it down into like, it's this easy. This is my goal. I don't know if it's going to happen, but this is my goal. Like I want to bring it to you so that you guys can have a side hustle out here on the road. Okay. That's the whole goal of my little TikTok journey. If you like it, you can jump in. If you don't, fine. But my crazy goal is I want to pay off my truck with money that I earn from TikTok affiliate marketing. How about that? I have not announced that yet. But I'm like, if I can really get this to jump off, like a lot of these other people say, I made $40,000 today on TikTok. I don't think you can believe everybody. But I mean, shoot, if I can make $5,000 a month on TikTok, by just like throwing up some stuff and talking to people because I obviously know how to talk about stuff. Talking about a bad camera. It's terrible. And I don't know if any of you tried TikTok shopping, ladies, maybe. TikTok shopping is fun. This is what I've deduced about my month in TikTok. My month-ish, okay? From a businesswoman, trucker, female perspective, what it really is, it's almost completely genius. TikTok, and they change it a lot, so it's never the same. Like TikTok just continues to evolve and grow, and at such a fast pace, it's like mind-boggling. This is why people are so engaged with it. They have made it like a life video game. As a creator trying to come into TikTok, okay, and trying to figure out how to move in TikTok and what do you do, and like literally coming from like I know nothing about TikTok. They constantly talk to me and say, "Hey, there's this video challenge that's from this time to this time. If you go live 3 times during this window, then you will earn 3,000 bonus points," or whatever, right? Now listen. That's just one simple example. They do other things and promotions and incentives to you constantly. And it makes it like you automatically like want to play the game. Right? Now, to me, in my mind, there's two sides. There's the creator side. There's the you can just be a viewer and just enjoy the TikTok, right? Because you like seeing, you can just flick through, go crazy, and just like watch a million things, right? Heart it and like it, comment on it, whatever, right? But YouTube has that. Instagram has that. Facebook now has that. Okay. When you're a creator, though, they literally incentivize you constantly. If I didn't have to worry about money and bills and things and deadlines and things like that and running my business, you could put me in front of my TikTok and I could work that TikTok all day long. I could stay completely busy all day long. It's not just because like, oh, I would flick to the next thing. No, they give me stuff to do. They got fun stuff. They got, you know, and then when you're a creator and you're an affiliate, now I have 37 brands that are coming to me saying, "Hey, we like your style. Would you like to collaborate with us? We'll send you a free sample. And, if you'll do a review for us." I've got 37 in my inbox, brands just like that. I didn't even have to do nothing except be myself. And I'm terrible at TikTok videos, you guys. Okay. Let me encourage anybody who wants to get started. But I did invest in a coaching program, which is on sale right now, by the way. But so it's teaching me step by step on the right way to do things as far as the marketing side goes. Okay. So that's where I'm coming in as a business opportunity. What I've realized, flirting around with the creator tools, they give you all kinds of very smart tools. And then you can even get video ideas. Like if you don't know what to do videos about, like it has a tool for that. It'll tell you what it wants. And if you can pop off a video on what it wants. I've gained about 500 subscribers in the last 3 days. Followers is what they're called. So it's crazy. You just don't know what's going to pop off. Like it's so crazy. And their algorithm runs off engagement. Like I would say, if YouTube runs off views, TikTok runs off engagement. That's commenting, liking, sharing, any engagement. Buying stuff, it's the easiest shopping ever. Like it really is. It's as easy as Amazon. Robin, behave. Chief Rayola says, I think ones that claim that much earnings from TikTok need to learn the difference between gross sales and net earnings. Right. Right. Because they even give you the opportunity to ad spend, like you buy ads to push your stuff out there. Like if I wanted to make a Dude Wipes commercial, I could pay $30 and have it blasted out everywhere. And it might be worth it. That's a thought. But I have the opportunity, just like in Facebook. Facebook is the same. I can invest in ad spending. I can put in YouTube, obviously, right? I can buy ad space and promote my stuff and run commercials, right? And hey, if it brings you that much money, then it's a good investment. That's with any business. That's a regular business advertising thing, right? Go Truck Yourself says, hopefully it works for you. I don't do online shopping because I believe it's killing the country. I don't mind paying a little extra to buy local. Everyone I know shops online, especially my mother. I love shopping online. I'm sorry, Go Truck Yourself, but I do because it allows me to run my business. And I really hate going into the store. I don't know what that is about me. I don't know if it's a social anxiety. I don't know if it's I don't know what to call it. I hate going into the store. I like to do things on such purpose so meticulously. Like I just want this. I want to go get it. I want to go get it now. And I think that's what our culture has created in all of us. And that's why online shopping is such a great big event. And it's so convenient. Like, come on. I can go home and pick up the 16 things that I got. When I stop at home. I just saved going to 5 different stores. Obviously, that's the convenience of online shopping. Robin says, I shop locally. Rarely do I buy anything online, 24 says. Stop feeding the beast. Well, Robin, I'm in an 18-wheeler and I don't have a car. Okay? You don't understand how difficult it is to try to get around to the stores. Not to mention, I don't have the time. My time is spent running my business. Now, obviously, on a weekend like this, I have time to go to the store. But then how much do I got to pay for a ride? Then I got to hopefully get somebody to give me a ride back. That's a risk. Or I can park my trailer and I can bobtail to the store. That's an expense. So when I can order something online that I'm going to need or I'm going to need next week and I can have it sent to the house for free, that's the reason. I'm not trying to, I get it. I get it. It's the same thing with like not having cash. I don't believe in this. I don't know what's going to happen with all this digital stuff, right? But the fact remains, I don't carry around cash. Like nobody can steal it from me or rob me for it because I don't have any. Anyways, I feel you guys. Like I'm not arguing anything that you guys say, but I'm kind of doing the TikTok thing for an adventure. And I want to call some of these people out too. Like, are they serious? Like, I watch these girls that are getting on there. They don't even do their hair. They don't put their makeup on. They're in their pajamas. They start talking about stuff, and they got 50 million views, and they sold 6,000 of these things. It's so stupid. Like, it's making me like, dude, I just want to do that one time. And then I can come back to my YouTube community and be like, you guys, this stuff is real. And this is what you should do. Like, if I can give you 5 steps to make an extra $4,000 this month, you might be interested. But it's got to be easy because we're all so busy. So it's kind of like that. I suck at it. But it's crazy. I get on YouTube and I'm totally fine with you right here. For some reason, my TikTok videos are dumb. It does take some edits. I guess you can shoot everything on. I don't know why. But it's probably the same reason. Like I can't just pop up shorts to you guys. It's never easy for me. Or Dee Dee does something too fast and I can't catch it. So it's not cool. I will tell you, I think the key to TikTok is doing some editing to your shorts, because you have literally like 2 seconds to catch somebody's attention and have them listen to what you're saying. There's also another trick with their algorithm, and it may be the same in YouTube and we just don't know about it and we haven't talked about it. Engagement with the videos. If you're sharing, if you're commenting, I know that matters on my channel. If you guys leave comments in here, that's great. It is really great. But if you watch a video of mine or a short and leave a comment, it does better for my channel. For whatever reason, the algorithm wants comments. And they have to be longer than 4 words, positive words, right? So if you guys didn't know that about the algorithms, that's important. You want to support somebody's channel, when you watch their video or catch a live replay or whatever, before you go, leave a comment. Hey, I really liked that, or whatever. It doesn't have to, just something. 4 words minimum, leave that in the comment space. It will help boost the channel. And I know I haven't heard a lot of people talk about that. The thumbs up, the sharing, if you share it on another platform, especially, like they love their platforms to be pushed out there to bring, because the algorithm thinks it's going to bring new people into the platform. There's a lot, my brain's been like I've been learning so much, and that's why I got the coach, because I don't have time to like guess and figure it out. Like, just freaking show me the path to success. And I got on a great sale, by the way. So I didn't have a problem investing that. And the course is way more valuable than I could have ever dreamed. I just wanted like a set of directions, but I got crazy help. Crazy help. So my TikTok channel is just now at the baby stage. I got my little showcase with all my little TikTok shop items in it that anybody can shop. I got that set up. And now I'm like, I got all this incentive and products, right? I already got free samples. And I can't break any rules here on YouTube and give you that. I don't know the rules yet, what I can share and what I can't, but I know if I shared all my shorts that I made on TikTok with you here, which I've tried it a couple times and they didn't give me a problem, but I don't know if it hurts my channel. So I can't keep busting them out, because it has the watermark in there to show you that it's TikTok. So I can't do those same shorts and share them here, because once you make them on TikTok and you download them, then they're watermarked forever. And then I don't know what the rules are as far as, hey, this link, that link, right? That's why I said, if you want the dude wipes deal, I just want you to put in the comments to this video, put dude wipes, and I will get back with you and I will send you the information. Okay. Do not buy them from the truck stop anymore. I got the massive, awesomest deal for dude wipes. So anyways, I can't cross-platform my shop. So the best thing I think I can tell you without hurting my YouTube channel is, like, if you do use TikTok, like, follow my page and then you can check out all my trucker stuff in my shop. I know a lot of people don't want to touch TikTok. I don't blame you. Like, it's a giant video game, you guys. It's way too much fun. It's way too much fun. That's why people are glued to it. That's why you see people like, oh my gosh, because I said this about my sister. My sister was on it first. I'm like, dude, my sister does not get off TikTok. That's crazy to me. So part of me was curious. I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like, it's not that much fun to keep flicking through shorts, especially you can do it on Facebook. You can do it on Tube. Why is everybody on TikTok? Well, there's a lot of reasons. You can make money on TikTok. Like, you know, you can do all kinds of stuff on TikTok, and they make it all like a fun video game. It's crazy. Red Ladies in the house, valued channel member. Oh, T-Bone has a T-Bone's tips. Where are we at? Robin says you can't shop online in Canada. Let me catch up to where I was at. You guys put in some good comments here. 24 says, I have cash around, but I don't carry it anymore. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? And I feel bad. I try to get some in my pocket because I'll see a homeless person. You know, I might be actually stopped at the light and they're right there. Like, I always want to give them something. So I should have cash for that reason, to bless somebody with. Cheap Freight Hauler says, don't forget that Amazon had pickup lockers in a lot of T's and Petro and Love's truck stops now. Yeah. I want to learn about how that works because I'm always afraid like the thing's not going to come until I leave. And then now my thing is in there and I can't get it because I had to go pick up my load or deliver my load. Haven't figured out how to make that work for me yet. But once I do, like, because I don't sit long. That's the thing. I don't sit long. I barely sit long enough to call Instacart and have my groceries delivered. You know? And I don't think Amazon can do something in one day. Sometimes they can, but that's my concern with that Cheap Freight Hauler. Go Truck Yourself says people are becoming way too comfortable with the internet. First thing a foreign power will do is take out power in the internet. 90% of the people would die. That is true. That's true. We all know what it is. Can't shop online in Canada because the mail is on strike. 24 says Amazon and Temu is delivering in Canada though. Yes, I have a TikTok now. Dude wipes. There's nothing more important in my shop than the deal on dude wipes that I can bring you right now. Like, as a trucker, like, why should I go there right now? The prices I have on dude wipes. You absolutely be stunned. I did get home for Thanksgiving. 2-4, are you asking 2-4, Go Truck Yourself? Yeah, who made it home for Thanksgiving? Who didn't? T-Bone has a tip. When you edit them in TikTok, you can download them before you publish to TikTok. Yeah, but they download with the TikTok watermark on them. That's what sucks. That's my issue. I got them all downloaded, but when I put them up to YouTube, they got the watermark on them. Nothing is free, Shannon. I know. Chief Fowler says, over the river and through the woods to Ohio I go. Traffic is going to be horrible because everyone's going to be leaving Grandma's house today. Red Lady says, I woke up to pogo nip. Oh, I know, just I was like, what is that? We need to move somewhere warm. Hey, the boat. Robin says it's negative 30. Is that Celsius, Robin? Negative 30 Celsius or Fahrenheit? Cheap Freight Hauler says if you don't pick up in 3 days, they will pick it up and refund your purchase. Really? Huh. That's interesting. Ew, gross, Robin. I don't understand the whole buying someone's underwear. No, gross. Robin, that's gross. Cheap Freight Hauler says, use CapCut to edit, then post the video. Yeah, I think honestly, I started to figure out that this morning. We're going to try it today. So you'll see some things. But see, my thing is this. A lot of my shorts are me promoting a product right? And attaching the link. I don't know what the rules are about that yet. And I'm just a little bit nervous without knowing like what I can do and what I can't do with that, because obviously I'm going to be driving it over there. But here's the thing that I thought. So if you are like, I do have links to stuff, the Butcherbox, the things in my description. You guys ever looked at my videos, which you probably haven't, but I have links for discounts to things, right? The Butcherbox meats, the Instacart, all the things that, you know, I have that might help you. I got the link to the course that I'm signed up with in TikTok because I love it. And if anybody's wanting to delve into the world of TikTok, I highly recommend you get some help. Don't do it by yourself. So I have that link, and I haven't got any dings or warnings or trouble for putting those links in my description. I don't know. I don't know what the rule, until I know exactly the no-nos and the okays. I don't want to go too far, because I know there's ads, right, that they post. They make money off of that. If I just start making ads and commercials, I don't know. I don't know why I feel funny about it. I just want to be careful. You know what I mean? It should be fine. I just want to do it creatively so that I don't upset any of the algorithms or whatever, you know, because they won't push it out. Like, the algorithm just won't push it out. There's a way to do it though, because I see people promoting everything all the time, even telling you how to do stuff on TikTok. So even the YouTube channels that tell you how to YouTube, right? What do? There's a link below for this software, CapCut, whatever it is. You can put all your affiliate links in the description. I don't see why it's any different. I don't know. I have to make sure though. I have to make sure, because I know there's a toggle if you do your YouTube shorts. If you are doing a paid promotion, you need to put that disclosure in there. And what I think that does is that it tells YouTube with their ads, it helps them match up ads to your channel, to your video, whether or not to put an ad on there, because you're already being promoting somebody who's paying you, right? So because that's still a gray area with me, I'm a little, because my perception is like, I don't see the difference. If I'm linking to Butcherbox, if I'm linking to Instacart, they're not paying me though. If I put my link to my dude wipes in my TikTok shop, they're paying me. So it might be just a simple matter of me toggling on the disclosure, and then I wouldn't be in any trouble. I have to look into that. Robin says, a lot of weirdos out there, Red. It's all me, not. Okay, Robin. Timo says what he said, but unless it's changed, the TikTok logo isn't added until it's published and uploaded. Oh, Chief Prayholler says use CapCut to edit, then post. Okay, I'll play around with that today. Because here's the thing. I'm coming from a trucker's perspective, and nobody on TikTok cares about trucking. Not getting trucking stuff. Not a TikTok trucking shop. But I can't talk about stuff unless like I've used it or tried it, or hey, this is a great thing for our trucks, whatever, like that, right? Well, it would be better for my audience for me to promote that here, because my audience are truckers. And I can turn you on to money saving stuff, right? Because I'm saving money at doing it this way. So that's where my head's at with it. But I'm like, man, when I'm over there and I found that deal on Dude Wipes, I'm like, dude, I got to tell my YouTube guys about this. Because they're charging us freaking $8 a pack. $7.50 a pack. It's a crazy deal over there. They'll save you like thousands a year. Fahrenheit. Okay, thank you. Wheel burner is having a long, hard shower. Well, you know, I've been talking about a lot of stuff, so he can just sit there and enjoy himself. Okay, so I've been using CapCut. I've been playing with that. Here's the other part of TikTok. This brought me into a lot of studying. I've had to buckle down and do some editing. So thank you, Snorlord, for turning me on to Opus Clips. I've been experimenting with that. CapCut. TikTok loves CapCut, by the way. CapCut loves TikTok, by the way. And Filmora. And because editing is the thing that I probably hate the most, I've had to learn how to use these 3 things. So I'm still bumbling through that. So my videos are absolute crap over there. I mean, I think I'm getting the hang of it, but starting from nothing, like, dude, my whole thing is like, I don't want to edit. I just want to be like, oh. But man, all the AI stuff that it does for you, it really does a lot of work for you. And then there's like figuring that out. Okay, this new AI tool, this CapCut's got this new AI. Look what this AI can do. Crazy stuff. Like I put a video on, I don't know if I put it on Facebook or not. My dad has passed away, okay? My dad. And so I saw this where they advertised, like, you can take a picture of someone and a picture of someone, and you can make them hug or kiss or whatever, or run away from each other. Like, it's crazy. It's an AI thing. I took a picture of my dad and a picture of me, and I made a little video that we hugged. And it was so precious to my heart. And I sent it to my sister, and it made her, you know, get a couple tears in her eye. It was amazing. Like, I'm like, wow, it's wild. Like, it looks just like, but it brings something special to your heart just for a second. So I've been messing with all this stuff that AI is doing. I'm learning so much. So my AI success, or I'm sorry, my TikTok success is coming a little bit slow, because once I figure out how to use the software together efficiently, then I can produce more videos, or I can even set it up to produce them for me, which I've already tried once, even on YouTube. Like, I had 3 short posts that came out one day, and Snorter was like, that's too many. Don't be doing that. Like, ew, it's going to make us all sick of your notifications. I was like, yeah, you're probably right. So I learned that I can set it to do it on its own. That was awesome. But I just need to time it out right. And I think most people do that on YouTube. I'm late to the game. Whatever. Sick bastard, good morning. Okay. Duana, welcome in. We're all currently waiting for Wheelburner to tell us that he's out of the shower, because then I think he's probably going to do the live. It's almost noon, so it's almost time for me to go. We've been on here over 2 hours. I appreciate you guys for listening to what's happening. And I think I got you all caught up with my life. And there will be more on my TikTok journey to come, you know. Hopefully I'll make some progress and be able to come back like, okay, I got this far. It's a lot. But I'm looking everywhere. I'm learning from a well-designed course, trying to put it all together so I can give it to you simple. Okay? Like, here's the gist. Okay, I'm gonna bring you the gist. And hey, if I can figure out what the magic key is, I want to pay off my truck with it. I got big dreams. It's crazy. Like, people are having great success, and I'm either going to myth bust it, or I'm going to catch the wave. That's really what it's going to boil down to. But I'm not giving up, even though I suck. I'm just not into all the editing stuff. It's fun and stuff, but to me, like, I don't have enough time to be that person. You know? The treadmill right now, are you ready, Marty? I'm going to try to turn the laptop. It's right there. If you guys caught my last live, I talked about this awesome treadmill. I got this off TikTok Shop too, by the way. It's right here, nicely stored behind my seat, very comfortably. It's ready for me to pull it out and start getting my steps on today, which that is a plan. 220,000 miles on my truck now. Shannon, you're going to catch me. That's right, Chief Ray Holler. I'm going to catch you. Now, you ever see you on the highway, I'm going to pass you. And then I'm going to send you a bumper sticker that says, I've been passed by a girl. I've been passed by Shannon Thomas Truffin. Ooh, I should put that in a merch tent. All right, well, I can't imagine, you know, if Wilburner's in the shower, he's probably turned into a raisin by now. But I'm going to go ahead and close with you guys. And I'm hoping he gets online. Somebody text Wilburner. I don't know what his plan is. And that's pretty much all I got for you today. The treadmill's awesome, isn't it, Marty? Flatbed Trucker is in the house saying hello. You're late, Flatbed. But that's all right. We're trying to get Wilburner out of the shower, and if he's trying to find out if he's going to do his live today. Now, it seems like he would have chimed in by now because I've mentioned his name 3 times. Let's just text him, shall we? Let's see what happens, guys. Let's text him. Let's see what his plan is for today. Want to call him? Let's do a live call to Wilburner. Here we go. I'm going to put him on speaker. We're calling Wilburner.
I'm going to have to call you back. I'm still in the shower.
You still are in the shower? We're live.
There was a wait. There was like a 25, 30-minute wait to get to the shower. So.
Oh, okay. So we're all wondering if you are going to go live when you get out of the shower today.
Yes, quite possibly. If my truck doesn't explode.
If his truck doesn't explode, you guys. Okay. Well, I was like, man, if he's still in the shower, he's probably got granny fingers now, and you turned into a raisin because that was a long time.
No, actually, I've only been in the shower about 15 minutes, right? Just enough time to wash and get cleaned up and everything. But like I said, there was a fucking lineup. So, but you can only do what you can do. You got to stand around and wait. So.
Right on.
I should be back to my truck in about 15 minutes with a fresh coffee. And yeah, we're gonna fire one up.
Okay, he's gonna fire up a live, you guys. All right, I'm gonna prepare them for that right now, and then we'll have a little break. Everybody can pee and grab something to eat, and then they'll be ready for your live.
All
right. All right, bye. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Wilburner is preparing. He's just getting out of the shower. He's gonna grab some hot coffee. He's gonna set his live up. He's gonna go live. So I'm gonna let you go. That gives us a potty break. Get a couple little things done for a few minutes before he's all ready to go. And that's how we're going to kick off our afternoon. So I want to say thank you to you guys. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the Cash App from Jeff and the super chat. Hang on a second. Let me make sure I got it. Yeah, I got the one from Go Truck Yourself. God bless you. Thank you, Go Truck Yourself, for the $40 super chat. appreciate that. And Jeff sent me a Cash App donation for my flight, which that helps me pay for this expensive 2 nights of parking. So, yeah, because I'm leaving in the morning and I'm off and running. And then I got to get home for the baby's first birthday on the 7th. And my birthday's coming up. So guess who's going to be 53? Guess who's going to be 53 this December in 20 days? That's me. Can you believe it? I don't even feel like it. I'm going to make some steaks. I'm going to make another coffee. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I suggest you do the same, and we'll be all ready and settled in for the wheel burner to come on live next. Thank you guys. I love you. I love my subscribers. I love the people that follow this channel. I thank you so much. And if you're TikTokers, check me out on TikTok. If you want the Dude Wipes deal, I need you to put Dude Wipes in the comments, and then I can get back with you and lead you to the information. Okay? That's the things we discussed today. So trust me, you want the deal if you're a Dude Wipes user. So that's it. Have a great day. Until next time on the Trucker Cafe. Let's go out with this. Let's go out with this. Does it go? Hit the like, please. Don't leave without hitting the like for me.